Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Monster Train. I want to play a run with the Hornbreaker Prince. And then I want to also play with who? I mean, I was thinking Lazarus League, but let's actually think for a second about what we get from Lazarus League. We get good ways of adding rage. Okay, I'm immediately invested. Let's do it. I will take copy cards, because we just unlocked it, and let's depart. Vent, okay, still exists. Explosive reaction, apply unstable 25, deal 5 damage. I mean, it's just a way of killing a unit on a low floor. And makeshift golem, armor, on extinguish, apply armor. Armor works pretty well with the Hornbreaker Prince anyways. Applies corruption to your units each turn and doubles corruption on strike. What? When did we get this guy? Applies corruption to your units each turn. Doubles corruption on strike. So we need to put sacrificial units in the front. Annoying. Abe's about to have a lot of fun. Maybe. The Seraph has always been in the game. I've never seen him yet. Draw a room, reduces cost to 0. Rare cards. Okay, let's not do that this time. I will take a free room. And Wrathful, Revenge, Rage, Slay Armor, Brawler, Multi-Strike 1, Armor 10. Wrathful is really good if you have spikes. We can give him spikes. Because we've got the potions, right? Hold up. Because this is very interesting. He's not a multi-striker, but we can get multi-strike units behind him. And if we give him spikes with the potions, he can get kills on weak units that hit into him and get armor back immediately. He can be the tank, maybe even for Seraph. But if not, maybe he can just keep us alive until we get there. Enemies tend to have way more HP though. But the rage is so good as well, because he's gonna have 5 multi-strike by the end. So do I wanna go classic rage build with the potions that can give me rage, which is pretty good, I gotta say. Or do we wanna go for revenge rage, slay armor? See, the problem is that the enemies in the front have like 60 HP. He can't kill them, like at all. I'm gonna go rage. I like the rage build. It's simpler. Yeah, I'll take zombies. Although zombies are really good for him. And if you know what? If we could find the multi-strike book, now we're talking. All right. What covenant is this? This is Covenant 6. It says right up here in the book. 1 card per draft, also adds a calcified ember. We're gonna have to learn that. Unstable 25, deal 5 damage. I see, it's an explosive. That's pretty nice. Okay, you're definitely gonna die. Vent kills them, which is excellent. We'll take rage, and then another rage. And already we have rage 8 on him. That's pretty good. And you know what? I'm not even gonna vent you guys. I don't wanna take the pyre damage. And then we'll mix. Tell you what. Now you're both dead. Not really what I had in mind, but I tell you what, you can have some regen. Should have killed you. It would have saved 3 damage. Unstable is not something that has to stay there. We can actually cast it to kill him. Keep stacking the rage. Sap Seraph is definitely the easiest one since Blade Air. Sap Seraph, you can choose to take Pyre damage and then completely negate the effect of Seraph. Yeah, I would agree. He's probably the easiest one. Seven. Actually, you're healing. Because you're gonna sap and then heal. All right, well. Rage, thank you. Problem with Hornbreaker Prince as a champion is that he's kind of weak in the back. But theoretically, we just gotta keep him alive. Oh, at the end of turn? What? Again, like, this is not phrased correctly. It wasn't the end of combat, it was the end of turn. He exploded. I really wish that, you know, a few of things in this game were a little bit more straightforward. Rage 12, Ritual of Battle. Fledgling Imp. And Calcified Ember. He explodes on death. So he was unstable, which means if they're at less than or equal to unstable at the end of combat, but it wasn't the end of combat, it was the end of the turn. I need a glossary. That's what I need here. Because he didn't die from me hitting him. He died from unstable. It triggered not at the end of combat, it triggered at the end of turn. That's what I'm saying. I will take Ritual of Battle. Reanimate is a good way of keeping people alive. Ability Brew, Mix, Cooldown. Yeah! Interesting. Lazarus League, Hellhorned. We need a tank. Admittedly, the Lazarus League units are kind of a tank. Makeshift Golem is not really a tank. He's very weak. 12 armor, 12, that's pretty bad. Merchant of Magic, we could make the Ritual of Battle cheaper, making it, you know, -2 cost that consume and then not consume, or just making it -1. Making this cheaper will be nice. I don't think we really need unit upgrades as much as we need spell upgrades. Yeah, -1, perfect. Ah, Steelworker, they kept him. And the Deranged Brute. My God. What a tough choice. They're both top tier. Rage on friendly units adds +3 attack per stack. Whew. That is real nice. That is real nice. More than doubles the damage of Rage. I think you gotta take him. He's pretty tanky as well. If we can give him Endless, we can always just pop him in front of the champion. Yeah. Pyre Heart's Free as Greed unlocked. Vent needs to be better. Duplicate any card except your champion. For 50? All right. That's pretty good. When your Pyre takes damage, gain 10 gold. I never take damage. Resolve gains spikes. Vanguard. At the front, you gain 8. You heal. This is fine. You know, actually, hold on. I guess with these, you trade 1 damage for 10 money. I see it, I see it. I'll put a better shield steward behind you, I think. Now, I did this specifically for the rage buff on this guy. We've got 2 of these in the deck now. That's pretty great. Like I'll just play one. And then I think I'll just play one. All right, we have the damage in the deck sorted. Now we just need survivability somehow. I will do that for the money and take 1 damage. This, the debuff of those cards is gonna be really annoying if you get the egg relic, where you get 3 eggs if you don't take damage. That's gonna be real tough. Okay, I wanted to heal, didn't get it, that's fine. Vent is good here. I want to heal. Didn't get it. Want to heal? Hey, there we go. Did you enter with spikes? I must have missed that. We're still killing you pretty quickly. How much damage do you do? 5 damage, you have a little bit of regen. You have 16 HP. I think I need to give you the health. The game is not giving me what I want. But you're still dead in 2 turns. Just give me... Regen doesn't do it anymore. Because, you son of a bitch. If I give you the regen, you do last 1 more turn. I think we're gonna, we're not gonna die, but the Pyre's gonna take a huge hit here. What the heck? I forgot this champion kind of does suck with 15 HP. I don't think we need these. We already have 2 vents. Graft, twisted back. Trample on strike rage. Incant gain unstable. Overworked assistant. Yes, me lord. I mean, I think the equipment is nice. It's more damage, which we don't really need though. But it is scaling. Bycopt, welcome and thank you very much for the resubscription. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Oh, it did. I just didn't hear it. That's weird. I guess it's muted for some reason. Did you guys hear it? I didn't hear it. Trample. Trample is a really good thing to have, though. I'm just going to treat that as equipment for now. And I think I might just go for the heal. And then hope we get like a good room or something. I'm not telling, I ain't no snitch. Yeah, let's see what we got over here. Grant friendly units plus 15 attack. Void armament. On slay gain reanimate. Okay, well I mean if we do this with the champion and give him infinite rage and he kills everything with his massive multi-strike, he's gonna get infinite reanimate, right? That seems real good. Void armament the champion. I think I want to organ harvest the champion. That seems like a great equipment. And I get it now, this is equipment from the Lazarus League Covenant, isn't it? And I understand now why someone earlier in chat said, I wish that they gave equipment to the new clans. I guess there's not gonna be like a Hellhorned equipment? Is that correct? That's unfortunate. I kind of wish that there was, because that sounds fun. On slay, gain reanimate. Yeah. Like, this is fun, but slay reanimates keeps him alive so much. purge the unit infinite times with these. Definitely want that. I don't think we need Fight Club. I think I'll re-roll first. A dim light flickers overhead, revealing an... Oh, it's the inscription. It's the Stoat. In weirdly 3D. Cooldown 2, sacrifice, gain 3 energy. When a unit with revived is killed, it will be revived, so reanimate 3. Add a copy of this unit to your hand that costs +1 Kundity. That's kind of cool. I mean, you could copy the Brute. We could copy anything, but I don't really have anything worth copying, do I? I need endlessness. That's what I need. But maybe many lives on a makeshift golem, because extinguish should trigger multiple times, right? Yeah, infinite lives. I like that it has a cooldown, but I guess with Reanimate, it does work. Turn him into a card! I wish. Like, copying a unit is nice, but then you have to pay for it. Do we really need 2 brutes? Not really. I just want, like, I want endless. Reanimate's kind of endless. Like, it makes the deranged brute a okay tank, but the makeshift golem's interesting because it theoretically would allow us to get armor 36 on other units, right? Instead of dying, he comes back to life. We only get 1 equipment from this guy, but we can get a copy and get 2 of the equipments, but we don't need that because we're going to put equipment on the champion. We've already bought it. So I think maybe just the Brute, maybe make him into a tank, maybe give him endless if possible. That would be nice. But I like the Reanimate. The Reanimate's a nice temporary survivability play. Could also put this on him, and then we can just play him and kill him immediately. Gain 3 energy, gain the equipment. That's actually not a bad play. I'm playing him literally to die, so why not just do it in such a way that we can get the energy? You know? That's not bad. Total misplay. I have nothing to merge. I do have Potion Kit, but Potion Kit can go on someone else. Resolve, restore 10 health, meat shield. +1 capacity. Train stewards gain multi-strike and +20. Well, we need a room. Silence is not bad. We could put our champion in the silent room and then nothing can affect him. Rankel says, I did that with the exact same unit. It was indeed very good. Also with Endless. That's a good point. Endless makes him energy and, well, it just makes him energy every turn. If you take draw, that's pretty okay. Resolve, restore 10 health. Silence. Pretty good. The thing is, if I take Steward's Quarters, then we have 6 capacity on the floor. We can put Hornbreaker, Prince, Deranged Brute, and another unit, so we actually have... We don't need to take the capacity upgrade, but I really like Silence. Just stops enemies from doing their garbage, and we get to play it for free. Seems pretty good. So you. I'm gonna silence up here to protect my units. I'll play you. And then turn 1, you do this. You do this. I really wish that we could kill you on turn 1, but we're not quite there. And you can get some regen. If we get enough regen, we can keep him alive, but really I'm just looking for like Titanite and then Endless. That would be perfect. You get Reanimate. Might as well let the enemies come up then, even though we're not gonna get Trample. I could just vent and kill him. We don't really need to give him Reanimate, but whatever. We're gonna have to solve the problem of the Hornbreaker Prince, but he gets so much reanimation. Maybe there's nothing to solve. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's totally fine. I love the idea of him just living forever, though. Unstable and Sap. Tell you what, Unstable, yeah, probably works down here pretty well. We get the Worthy Sacrifice. We don't need to kill him ourselves. He's gonna tank a hit for 11. I would like regen? More survivability would be nice. Oh, if we don't sacrifice him, though, we don't get the HP. Good point. Trample Strike, gain Rage. Might as well give you something. I'm gonna have to do something else with the Deranged Brute, I think. He's not as good as I need him to be yet. But again, I think we just need to go to a Merchant of Steel. We need money, is what we really need. I don't have any money. You might as well just get more Reanimate stacks, which is pretty good. I can't wait for the fight against the reanimated boss, where we just keep killing him over and over again. How much HP do you have? 6? Yeah, sure, get one more Reanimate. I literally can't even keep him alive with the regen. He just doesn't have the health. I don't know, man. This is weird. Transfer to the front friendly unit. Transfer attack and buff and debuffs. Double the amount of armor on a unit. We're not really building armor. Friendly units gain spikes and summon. Sorry, spikes on summon and reanimate. I mean, we don't reanimate him necessarily. We already have a room. I think the silent room is pretty good. Apply unstable equal to the damage dealt. Resolve apply armor. Demon Fiend. I think we skip. And then I think we... It's either energy or draw. I think we go draw. We need to get specific cards. And we need to get to these faster. And if we can make that guy endless, we can get a whole bunch of energy every turn. So let's try it. I might go capacity after this though, it depends. But I really do need to go to Merchant of Steels. Yes. So we can give him more multi-strike. Beautiful. Now, Large Stone is close, because at 3 capacity, we can fit him in the champion, and 75 health is way tankier. Making him endless, again, would be amazing. But making you endless is also... I want endless on both of them, I suppose. You having Reanimate is better with Dualism. I might just re-roll this, though. Even though I might not have money for an upgrade. Ah, man, I just need more cash. Where's the cash? As far as duplication goes, Ritual of Battle. Ritual of Battle, maybe, but it does prevent us from drawing other cards on turn 1. And we might not want to play all of these on turn 1. I want to draw this. I need this to be deployable. Organ Harvest. If I take this, we are not taking another upgrade. It's just the Deranged Brute. Because again, I just worry about a 105 upgrade. I can't afford it if it's going to give me endlessness. So I'm going to make you tankier. I'll give you Reanimate too, because it should apply armor multiple times. And then I will probably just dupe more rage. Smidge and copy that brute. I mean, that's another option, yes. Incant Corrupt, Executioner, Corruption. This is fine. I would like to do that, and I would do that if possible. Just don't know if it's going to be possible. So if I play Zone of Silence, we won't get corrupted. And we won't have incants. Although, no, the boss abilities will still work. It's just the other ones that won't work. All right. I think I'm okay taking 1 Pyre damage. I think we just have to accept it pretty much. I don't care if you move up to the top. I guess you're taking Rage. And Damage Shield. I like the mixers, I just wish we had cheap mixers like we did last time. Perfect. You might as well have a little schmidge of healing. Nothing's made it up to the Pyre yet. You know what? Sap and Rage. I guess you're going for Rage build. Add more damage shield. Unlocked Stygian Guard. Oh god. I hope that they buffed him. He needs it. He like absolutely needs it. That Stygian Guard piece of garbage sucks. There was no reason to have this. Okay, end turn. I mean, we're killing him in one turn. Our champion does 1,000 damage. This is how we want this to work. We still need to worry about the survivability problem, though. Inferno. Cool spell, but I want my champion to get the kills. Return a random consume spell to your hand. We don't really consume anything, except for the ephemerals, but I don't know if they actually can be brought back. And this is not what we're looking for. Remove equipment from a unit, apply plus 30 attack. Piercing, deal 4 damage, add a copy with ephemeral to your hand. Friendly units gain 7/7 on summon and reanimate. So if they die, they get stronger. Hey, Stygian Guard. Merchant of Trinkets, Merchant of Magic. Making spells cheaper would be nice because we have extra draw. Also an event, I like events. Gains one damage permanently on Slay. We give him enough rage, that doesn't matter. I think we just need to... I would like some sort of like a health-related equipment to synergize with. Meat Shield, the Resolve Restore is probably not enough. We could still take it, but we couldn't merge it yet. He's gonna be getting a lot of kills, but it's already ring 5. Skip it. You come across a mound of wings resting on a delicate cloud, barely holding the mound's weight. Something, something, something. This is equipment. Cooldown of 2, move to a targeted location on any floor. Search deeper. You can get uncommon wings. Well, I don't know what that means, but sure. You find a single large wing. Arcus's wing. You can get rare wings or it guarantees collapses. Plus 8 attack, plus 15 health. You can move a unit to any other position. Looks like a unit upgrade. Yeah, it might be. Move a unit to any other position. I don't have anyone with endlessness though, so it's not like I can move a unit in front to tank hits. I could put the makeshift golem in front of the deranged brute, I suppose. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Sure, okay. I still want this guy to be endless at some point. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, what do we have? -2 and consume. (2x plus 2 damage to enemy units. Now let's put that one here. 20 magic power and consume can go on vent. Heal, meh. Permafrost, meh. Probably reroll. A holdover vent, I don't want the vent to get the kills, I want the champion to get the kills. Double stack, unstable 50. Holdover on a secret ingredient. You know, we can get a mix for free every turn. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Then what would we duplicate? I could duplicate the golem and then just put 2 of them in front. That's actually not a bad idea. If they can be put in front with the wing ability, It's a tank. It's a temporary tank, but it's a tank. Buys time for the champion to get strong enough that he can, you know, kill all the enemies. In fact, the champion can go in front of the brute if we need him to. Make cards better, and I'm gonna make a copy of this guy. Yeah, we could just keep copying this guy and he's our tank. I don't know. I don't think we need another copy right now, but if this works the way I hope it works, it might work. Spikes for 100 HP. Easy. So here, here, here. Can't use his ability yet. Let's see. Move to a targeted location on any floor. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. I really like that. All right, that's dope. Kill in one hit, kill in one hit, kill in one hit. Perfect. Yeah, that's... So this is gonna be our tank for the boss fight, hopefully. And then Hornbreaker Prince is gonna get corruption every turn. It might be temporary corruption, it might be permanent corruption, but ideally he'll get enough kills fast enough that he'll be able to be immortal. Roughly. The problem with this, by the way, the Zone of Silence, is that if we get the money gremlin, we don't get money out of him. I guess we didn't have to play it. You know, we could have just chilled. You're gonna haste up, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 units up here. I'll just, I'll mix you, or torch you. Rage and regen. Yeah, we can give him some regen, maybe get some reanimate. Yeah, okay. I like it. So we have a backup plan for the reanimation. You know what? Now I don't have to deal with you. Yeah, so no money. I wish you still got the money, but I can understand it. All right, so that one is not what we're looking for. Regen isn't either, but I'll still use it. The move we don't need to use at all. Okay, this is interesting. Finally, we have the weapon. We need that to be deployable. So the next time we can go to a shop to make it deployable, we have to go to a shop. I don't care, come up. I don't care if it's a big floor. Come on! Come on! Okay, no one's stable, but we do have a torch. You get rage, you get rage. He's getting all of the kills. So that's another, so now he's at 4 reanimate. Takes a while to get there, admittedly. Oh, you have enemies, right? A little crowded. I mean, he's gonna have multi-strike 5 by the end of this, so the crowding is fine, theoretically. Look, this is a weird run. We're gonna try to make it work. Okay, you do have Reanimate 3 now. I could also move you in front. Look at that. Oh, dude, the wing ability would be super great with shift. We could shift constantly. Yeah, every time he's dying, we're gaining armor. Yeah, if we had shift, we could constantly move our units around. Okay, the melee weakness is not gonna do anything. The root's not gonna do anything. Okay, that's a lot of effects for nothing. Armor? Okay. Are there still relics for this clan? Can we still get 4 armor every time armor's applied? Angel faction is good with wings? Say it ain't so. Well, I never thought of it before. Okay, there are still plenty of the relics that exists. Okay, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot in this game. Rage 6 and armor 10. Battering ram. On summon gain 4 energy. We don't need energy. Another multi-strike is good, except that I can't upgrade the equipment, and I can't make equipment permanent on the Hornbreaker. Mix twice. Yeah. I like mixing. We can get Reanimate. So there's a Merchant of Steel and a Merchant of Arms. Whew, where do you go? Where do you go? I'm gonna say Merchant of Arms. Can we put Reanimate 2 on that? That would be so amazing. Plus 15 magic power. Oh, quick is also incredible. If we make him quick, he always attacks first and gets all the kills. But Reanimate 2 might be even better. Because every time he gets a kill, he'll get 2 Reanimate instead of 1, and enemies only attack once, usually. What a decision. What a choice. I don't think we need him to be quick. We're gonna have, like, 6 Reanimate in front of him, and then we just need him to hit to Reanimate himself. Right? I mean, we could also get equipment for other units. I want to see if this works. I should have tested this first. It doesn't work! Boo! Now I wish we had the other thing. Ah. I can make it deployable, though. Oh, it doesn't work. Damn it. I could buy another Zone of Silence. Equipment room. I mean, Void Armament's not bad. Another multi-strike. Just re-roll into the quick equip, yeah. Inferno room's pretty good, but we want our champion to get the kills. I mean, if we put that on the champion and he gets more multi-strike and a Reanimate, that's not bad. Oh, it's too expensive though, never mind. In that case, what if we just give him the potion kit? What's coming up? Do we have another Merchant of Arms? We do. I might rather go to the duplicator though and keep duplicating the units. So, I think I'm just gonna merge here. It'd be like, okay, just do it. And we'll remove some train stewards. Ah, the quick would have been nice, but it's not critical. It's not critical. Deployment. All right, we do have to pay for the equipment. I have forgotten about that. In which case, we should go energy as opposed to capacity, since we're over capacity. Additionally, we'll Zone of Silence them so they can't eat. And then on the top floor, we'll have time to build. So get silenced. I need you to move up. You need to have this. And then we'll just wait for the other, for drawing him again, I suppose. We can mix, regen, and sap. Don't really need either of these, but regen is the one that gives you reanimate, right? So we'll just keep giving him more reanimate. Hornbreaker Prince will get his own. Might as well do it now, right? I mean, we've got a lot of damage now. Gladar says, this is the version I have not gotten yet. This version is not that hard. I guess your resolve still triggers, so you will still give damage shield. It's not a huge deal, though. Can we unstable someone? Yeah. Oh no, you're eating him! And then you're gonna eat me! Oh my god! Reanimation, you say? Reanimation, you say? Yeah, this is working very well. I like this. I like what we got here. He dies, but he gives armor to everyone, including himself. Stays alive. You're never gonna get this, but in case you do, take some reanimation. And then what does this give us? Damage shield? I mean, with reanimate, we don't need damage shield, do we? End turn. I have a lot of turns where I don't actually play anything. Did we need the energy? Yeah, we needed the energy to play everything on turn 1, right? Unstable and sap. Well, this is not what we wanted. So let's look. Rage is not what we wanted. We can't get to... we can't get to reanimate, so we might as well just do that. Fusions actually stay in your hand if you don't use them, says Swang Hard. Gladare says their tooltip says they can't be discarded by any means. Really? I guess I've just been playing them. I should read them. I should actually read what's happening on the screen. This card cannot be discarded or copied for any reason. It is not discarded at the end of turn. Oh, I really thought it was going to be ephemeral. But yeah, you can keep it. There's not really a reason to keep it in my hand, but that's a good point. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. All right, I think that's enough units to wipe. I'll pay a torch to kill him too. All right, you're finally dying unless I can keep you alive. Oh, and we got the regen. So there's 1 reanimate. There's 2 reanimate. There's 3 reanimate. Someone's living. Look at that. That's really good. I'm loving that spell. the mixing, the reanimation, synergizes with any sort of extinguish or slay effect. It's a lot of fun. So basically, I'm only holding on to anything that gives me regen, because that's what gives me reanimate, and we just give him more reanimate. I saw someone else stream earlier and was talking about having copied it too. You know, if I get the option, I'll try it, but so far I've not gotten the option to try to copy a card. I don't have the relics that let us do that. All right, my bro has 15 reanimate. Bro. If you didn't need it immediately, you could keep it in hand and keep stacking the reanimate without as much waste. If we, that's true. If we don't need reanimate, we can keep the mix and then just play it when a unit's dying. Very true. Because we are wasting the first one on regen. Okay, not like the regen's gonna matter here, but, you know, whatever. Champion, he's gonna be hitting for 2,500 as soon as we upgrade him one more time. Consume, apply, reanimate, yes. Energy, yes. I didn't realize that there were different types until your last run, says Gladeair. I just assumed it would give you anything. What do you mean different types? Different types? Different types. Duplicate is nice. When did I get this? I must have taken a card that gave me a calcified ember. We don't need another Merchant of Arms. Unless we can get better equipment. Merchant of Magic seems better. If we can get like a holdover on Mixology, make it cheaper, make this double stack. Those would be better, I think. Four colors have distinct buff pools. Yeah, you have Rage, Damage, Steal, Life, Damage, Shield, Life, Steal. You get Regen, Reanimate, and Spikes. So they are themed. All right, multi-strike 4. Spell Chain. -2 and consume. I mean, that's not bad, but I want to play that when it cycles around, you know? I can make this consume, but I don't need to play that. If we luck into does not consume, double Mixology would be pretty good. So let's do big upgrades. And then -1 in intrinsic. -1. Didn't get what we wanted, that's okay. What are we doing next? Merchant of Steel, look for an endless. Merchant of Magic is good too. But duplicating the Reanimator is still pretty useful. Spell Chain intrinsic mix is pretty good. Do we have a lot of energy turn 1? Not really. Do I care about it being intrinsic? I don't know. Honestly, intrinsic Spike of the League could be nice. But I'm gonna save a slot and maybe we can still get double stack for it. I will make... I'll make you free because you're spell chained. Make a torch good and consume. And then we'll duplicate a card. Didn't that used to be multi-strike 5? So with multi-strike 4, he gets 5 attacks. I keep saying multi-strike 5, I just mean he attacks 5 times. I mean, do we just want another golem? We could also take another, like, holdover mixer. '68 says, I think Bone Dog just saved my run. I mean, it's tough. It's tough because another Reanimator with Flight is another blocker that buys us time for the champion to get out of control. So I think I'm just gonna duplicate him again. Restore 100 health. It's not gonna matter. Triggers after combat. Spell shield 2. Grants your units silence. I'm just gonna be playing on the top floor anyways. I can do this for the money. Silence does not silence my rage. Although it does silence my ability to gain Reanimate, but I can just kill you with spells. 68 says I got 6 Pyre boosts out of him and I ended at 59 HP. Or, if you didn't take him, you would have drawn the right cards at the right time, right? Can I silence a silence? Probably not. Now the problem is, if it's all weak units, I don't want... I want my champion to kill them. But if it's just weak units, it doesn't matter, because they're not going to kill us, right? Like, I'll just give Reanimate to him. Well, it doesn't matter, because... Well, does the dude gets regen and spell shield and rage. He does not get spikes, so that should be fine. Look at this floor, man. But maybe I'll try the thing. And as soon as we get... Just freaking do this, I guess? Maybe we'll try the thing where if we get regen, I'll hold on to it and we can stack it. There you go. Like, these guys are so pitiful. But we'll definitely purge this. Definitely just play this. And then let's stack it up. And if we don't get Reanimate, I'll just keep stacking up the regen. Wow. Wow. There you go, finally. And then keep it in hand. And then keep mixing. Finally. But we have the energy, so we might as well pop this. Pop this. I was thinking about bringing a unit down just to kill the money goblin. But I think that's unnecessary. Keep mixing. More Reanimate and regen. And honestly, for this turn, we don't really need the equipment. Kind of wish there was a way of stacking up more equipment. I don't know if there is. This has been the easiest combat. These enemies suck. Is Monster Train 2 too easy? No. Because, first of all, I'm only on Covenant 6. And I haven't even fought the true final boss. But in Monster Train 1, after they released the DLC, I do think that the game got a little bit too algorithmical. Like, there were certain cards and upgrades that were massively overpowered compared to everything else. Like, oh, I've got the magical combination, I can win the run, I have infinite scaling, right? I think Monster Train 2 is better balanced, but there's also more usable synergies. Like, there's more ways of winning, it feels like. There's more cool combinations that you can actually put out there. It's been a little bit better balanced, and I like that. I don't think it makes it easier, I think it just makes it more fun. All right, I do have a second one of these. Yeah, Reanimate 5, that's pretty good. All right, this is actually pretty strong, I love it. Monster Train 1 had enough anti-synergy clan pairs. Look, Monster Train 2 might have similar, but I still, I think, just like the balance of it more, at least so far. I might change my tune later on, but I'm more than loving it right now. All right, my dude is out of reanimation. Yeah, you don't gain spikes. You gain multi-strike every turn. This was not listed in. Am I wrong? This was not listed in his boss description. Why does he have multi-strike now? I mean, we're gonna kill him. It's gonna be fine, but I'm not wrong, right? Like, bosses seem to sometimes have or don't have abilities. I don't understand this. Oh, it's after his covenant. But why doesn't it show that, you know? It should still show the ability that he's gonna have. I'm walking into these fights under the wrong misconception of what's actually gonna happen. How does the mix work? So, when you use mix, you make an infusion, a potion. And the potion can be a buff for you or a debuff to the enemy. And as you keep mixing, you can either, if you play the infusion, you'll make a new one. If you keep the infusion, you keep buffing it. So every time I play Secret Ingredient as a buff, I can either add another stack of Reanimate or spikes to my potion. And I'm holding on to it. I'm making a mega potion of max ability to keep my units alive. Actually, spikes kills these guys, which is kind of nice. Actually, maybe move forward, keep another unit alive. But I kind of hate that this guy's getting like surprise buffs that I'm not paying attention to, or just not noticing. I'll be fine because I have enough Reanimate, but it is still a little annoying. It does indeed not list his multi-strike things as Glade Air. I wish it did. So here's the test. We're gonna put Reanimate on the dude in the front. Dude, I love Reanimate. There you go, and now no one's dying. And he's only dying 5 times. Only dying 5 times. Actually, you know what? Now you're only dying 4 times. And you know what? Here, take a sap. Gonna get the melting unlocked in no time. You know what? If melting is have your units die, then yes. Remove equipment, apply +30. Nope. Friendly units gain +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. I mean, I don't have a room for the top floor, but I might just put the silence on the floor with the champion, because like, why not? Remove equipment from a friendly unit, copy the unit. A what? I mean, if it copies the reanimate, we can give someone reanimate 15 and then copy him, and then he gets reanimate 15, right? And then if we can we'd have to duplicate this and then play that and then play this. It might not be worth it. Let's think. Where are we gonna go? Merchant of Magic. We could make that spell cheaper. But if we duplicate, we could duplicate holdover mix or spell chain intrinsic mix and get more mixing. We could also duplicate merged equipment, or it's like, here's what I'm thinking. If we play merged equipment on the champion, and then we remove the equipment to copy the unit, and then play Organ Harvester, we get another champion. But we don't need another champion, you know what I mean? If anything, I just want to copy one of these boys with Reanimate. Or we could just copy him going left and look for a Endless on the Brute. We don't need Endless though. Like, the champion's gonna be fine. We have enough Reanimate that we can give him too. I think we'll be fine. So I might go to the right for removal, but I might go left. Like, removing torches is gonna be nice. But if I go left, I can make another one of these golems, which is like my strategy. It's how I'm gonna win. Yeah. Duplicate your best card, right? Although we can go to the right and duplicate, but it's gonna cost like 150 gold. But we get removal. But I could duplicate here. I'm gonna go left. I wanna see if we can get Endless. We got Smidge, but we don't need Smidge. And that's too big. We can't fit him. I can give him one Reanimate. Doesn't matter. I can give you one Reanimate. Which means I can sacrifice you and then you still block a shot. Doesn't matter. Let's re-roll. We did not get Endless. Half damage though, if you're gonna be the final tank of the floor, go ahead, take half damage. At the start of turn, fully heal your champion. Doesn't matter. 3 energy means I can play some more cards on turn 1. Double damage on unstable, we're not playing it. Advance the back enemy unit, don't need it. +3 attack on Slade, don't need it. Blight and Scourges cost 0. I mean, it would be nice, but it's very unnecessary. We want to duplicate the golem. And then I think we want to duplicate the golem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 units. And then I think we want to duplicate the mixer. Yeah. Sure. I have a thick deck, dude. Okay, it is Eldritch Seraph. Doubles corruption on strike. God. Whew, that seems rough. But I have 9 energy. And I think I do want to silence up here. Just in case, because I don't know what the enemies are going to be doing. So let's silence them. You get the equipment. You get a tank. And then you get many other tanks. Although I can't play them all. Because I can't use their active abilities. Fair enough, fair enough. They do corrupt on strike, so it's really good that we're doing this. Then, you only do 20 damage though. You apply corruption to all units on action. Okay, so it's not a passive effect that goes away. Very annoying, very annoying. But that's why I've got these boys. You need damage. You need damage. You need damage. Then we gotta start mixing. Rage. Not what we wanted. Regen is. And then we start stacking. Reanimate. Regen's not gonna matter. I guess spikes would be good. But we're gonna be hopefully killing those guys with vents anyways. Like, just pop it. He's also taking 1,000 damage turn 1, which is pretty good. Imagine if I had a build that could do 5,000 damage on the first turn. It would be no problem, right? Okay, corruption every turn. Definitely annoying. Put this on you. Maybe we can give you some more reanimates. We have another zone of silence. We don't need to play it, I guess. But we could, because we have Twisted Assistant. And then pop him. Get you out. Get you out. Get out of my deck. Everyone just takes damage. Those golems are deranged. I mean, if I had this many deranged brutes, yeah, we could have stacked up a lot of damage. I'm going for the survival route as opposed to the one-hit kill route. So far, I'm happy. Ah, and you don't have corruption on death. How lovely. How fantastic. Okay, someone did die. So far, so good. You know, it's working. As the front units die, they do give reanimate to the units at the back. We don't have any. Why don't we have any stacks of reanimate on you yet? It's a little unusual, I think. So let's give you some. Well, this is gonna shuffle. Let's let it shuffle. Wait, who added garbage to my deck? You? Maybe I should have had those lower. I want the units to live so I can kill them. I guess I'm just doing enough damage. I think I am. I think I'm doing enough damage to kill these units before my champion hits them. Because they're all weak. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. So we gotta do like this. We gotta move him up to the front. The end of turn. Should give you spikes and then put you at the front and then move you back. I should be using the movement ability more to keep the Hornbreaker Prince in the front so he can get the kills on the spikes. We could be doing this so much better. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much corruption we get if we can kill all the enemies immediately. Now, unfortunately, the deranged brute's in the front, so we can't do that. Whatever. Let's be honest, you're doing enough damage. What I'll do instead is give you 5 reanimate. You're adding garbage? Don't. Why is this not killing you? Because it's unstable. Kill you. So yeah, you're hitting, getting a kill. You're hitting, getting a kill. And then the champion is getting 3 kills. So he's gonna gain 3 reanimate. Cool. Now that unit at the front has only 4 corruption? I thought you were gonna get more corruption. Oh, he's the new unit. I just recently played him, didn't I? Yeah. Copy a unit. It's real tempting, because we already have 13 reanimate to just make a second champion. He won't gain reanimate, but he should spawn with 13, right? I mean, it doesn't say it copies. It doesn't say it copies the effects on the unit, does it? It just says it copies the unit. What do you you know what? Let's flip and find out. Oh, that's pretty good. I should have given him the reanimate and then copied him. I am a fool. Why did I not give him 10 reanimate and then copied him? Okay, so you're dying. Let's bring up another one. There you go. Might as well concede the run. Get out of here. Reanimate. Get some regen. Get some reanimate. Reanimate. This is a real fun clan. The Lazarus League. I love the mixing. It's been a lot of fun so far. Oh, another unit's dying? Okay, let's send up another one. And dude, these makeshift golems, I was wrong. As the case may be, as it is sometimes, I was wrong. They're actually really good because they synergize with the reanimate so well, which makes sense because they are a Lazarus League unit. The extinguish ability triggering multiple times on a big floor like this is enabling me to get a lot of value from them as a blocker. Now, part of that, yeah, they're all dead. Part of that is because, how does it not kill everyone else? Oh, you have reanimate, that's why. Part of that is because they have the ones I have the wings. So they are able to move up to the front on the top floor, and I'm able to make this amazing stack of high capacity units here. It'd be different if it was only the one unit and then he wouldn't be giving too much armor to other units, but the combination we have is real fun. Real good. Why are we having my... Oh, no one's dying. That's why we're not losing anything. Let's send you up. We're almost out of makeshift golems, but hey, I have infinity pocket reanimate. And this is where, if there... I can understand it, because chat seems to be a little bit wishy-washy on this. I could understand it if you could not duplicate these, because this would be an insane duplication target. Like if you were playing Luna Coven and you could duplicate a spell in hand. That would be crazy. That would be an insane amount of value. You're not even, I mean, we're killing you in one turn, but you're not even killing my unit. By the way, now my champion has 28 reanimate. So with reanimation, this boss is not that bad. I do see the problem of getting around this fight with the corruption, because that's a lot of corruption. Your tanks have to be, you kind of do need the disposable units in the front, or an amazing tank. Hell yeah! That's true, Gladeair. If you had two of them in your hand, which one would get the upgrade when you played the mix? Good point. Honestly, probably the reason why they don't let you duplicate it. I think it's because of the power. Like, that would be silly. You get the artifact, the first spell is duplicated, and then you duplicate that every turn? Nah. Advance apply armor 10. Summon triggers an additional time. Attuned imp. Blow him up. Conserve energy. It's alive! Advance apply lifesteal 1 and plus 10 attack. I mean, as a way of applying lifesteal, I kind of like that. Monstrosities enter with spikes 7. I guess they are pointy. New personal record, melee weakness applied 2. Ooh, there's no longer an empty wave before bosses. Cool idea, very tough. There you go. One more victory completed. Oh God, there's way too much to do. Jesus Christ. And there you go. Now, if there was a run to play endlessly, wouldn't this be it? You want to do it? It's not going to be that endless, but I've never done it before. But this was a pretty good run. On incant, everything gets +5 attack. You have 300 health as a boss. That doesn't seem that bad. But I've never done an endless run, but I think it's only going to last a couple of rounds, so don't worry. Put you here for now, but I might move you. But you know what? Because I understand what to do with the deck, it shouldn't be that long. No, I want some La Mulana. We still might get to the La Mulana. But, you know, let's see what happens here first. So you do get more annoying. Your resolve makes you stronger. So we'll put the other room over here, I think. You get that, you get that, you get that. I'm also realizing that we don't necessarily need... Oh, I should have played you. I could have gotten the energy. We don't really need to have Reanimate on the champion as much if the units in front of him are so good, right? Okay, I'm not getting my regen. Still not getting my regen. You're free. There's our zone, so now they're gonna stop getting stronger. There's my regen. What happens every turn? You just give everyone 80 health every turn? Ah, so you keep them... I see. They don't take any damage in that case. Well, I silenced you, but, you know. If I didn't. I regen. Reanimate. I will give you... Well, you guys don't sweep, it looks like. I'll just give Reanimate to the tank. I'll give him armor and then duplicate him, and then we'll get the duplication out of the syringes, and then we can just end turn. Because it's not like they're putting up too much of a resistance right now. Okay, I don't have equipment for you though. Why is that? Oh, because I don't have the unit that gives me the equipment, and I used all my equipment. Good point. Good point. So reanimate. Reanimate. So we're not gonna play this. Reanimate. You get reanimated, and you get reanimated, and everybody gets reanimated. There he is. So let's make sure we play him. We'll give 5 reanimate the equipment so we can duplicate him. Champion's still doing a good amount of damage. Definitely forgot to click on him. I heard Moana. Let me finish this first. This is interesting to me. I've never done this before. We'll do one and then never hit the endless button ever again, probably. I didn't get it. Is it the last card? Oh no, we haven't shuffled yet. All right, well. Why am I even? Play it. End turn. Need more Balatro fire effect the further you go. Spoils endless modifiers. Choose a positive and negative modifier pair. Gain a pack. Add curse of friendly fire. All friendly units take 3 damage when a unit is summoned. Restore 20% of your health. Add dead weights. I mean, we don't summon units. Sacrifice transfer to the front friendly unit. Add unstable to enemy units. Apply more reanimate. I'll take that. Oh, there's not even a train. Okay. On resolve gain spikes, relentless spikes. All right. That means more relentless or more reanimate for me. I'm just gonna do the same thing. So you took 3 damage, who cares? You took 3 damage, who cares? Yeah, like 3 damage is nothing. We should have played our units in the wrong order, in the inverse order though, so that the Hornbreaker took less damage, but whatever. It's okay. It's all right. Bipsu-chan, welcome. Is that Abe, the non-brother of Dan Clancy? No, Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy. Let's make sure we get energy. He killed himself? I didn't know he would kill himself. I can't play him. He's unplayable. All right, well, that was unexpected. I guess we'll just end turn here. We don't summon anything, Well, I didn't think it would apply to the unit that was summoned. I thought it would apply to other units. Clearly, that's mistaken. That ain't how it works. And you know what? I understand that now. You guys do anything? You harvest when a unit dies, but like, it's not a big deal. I guess I should probably give you spikes more than anything else, huh? Ah, I see the problem. I understand what they're doing here. So we've learned all of the harvest triggers will happen from Reanimate. It didn't happen here because I'm killing them with Zone of Silence. That's what's going on with these enemies. Also, unlock Melting Remnant. It's all for the unlock, man. This is why I did Endless Mode. You didn't know it. You didn't believe in me. Still don't have the ability to replicate, unfortunately. But I should probably just zone up here. And I'll give you the Reanimate. Maybe I should have kept the Vengeful Shard and played it, because it's not like we can heal. What the heck? How did he get through? How much health did that guy have? I guess what we needed was more rage. I had no idea. I am astonished that we didn't have the damage to kill him. Wow. Okay, well, hey, we have Stygian Guard and Melting Remnant. I like how it's playing the death music. I guess I did die. I had 4 relics. I bought one of them from the shop. Like the fewest relics I've ever had. Okay, but lesson learned. If you're going endless, you are gonna need more power. You want to use the Pyre to talk to Seraph? That's a crazy idea. Think about it. During the attack, they went for the Pyre. Why? And why, after all this time, hasn't the corruption spread to hell? I think the Pyre can prevent Titan corruption, maybe even reverse it, and somehow it can call upon people too. If I can use the Pyre to reach Seraph, maybe he can lead us to them. He's the only one in heaven that might know where they are. They're probably in the weird void portal beyond heaven. Are you sure we can trust him? He broke the Covenant Fell, and he almost destroyed hell. I know that concerns me too, but if it's one thing I know about my brother, he would hate to be someone's puppet. And yet, it's risky, and I can't trust your brother after everything he's done, but I trust you, so let's try it. ... Pyre, can you show me Seraph? What is it, the computer of the Starship Enterprise? Computer, please dial Seraph. Seraph. Fell? Herzl, I saw them. I saw Seraph and the Titan. Seraph was his old self for a moment, but the vision faded too soon. There's something else. It was strange. Before my vision ended, I saw Malika. Malika? That dirty fairy? Surprise, took you all long enough I thought I'd have to wait even longer before you figured it out. You better explain to me. What were you doing in my vision? Are you with us or against us? Isn't it obvious? I'm a Titan, but relax, not all of us are big, bad, and scary. Some of us just want to have fun. I'm actually just a minor Titan. The ones up there, they're progenitors, the big ugly kind. The Pyre was one too. You're a Titan? Are you saying the Pyre is a Titan too? Was a Titan, it's a long story, but right now it's not complete. And if it was, then this grand scheme of yours might just work. But that's the only hint you'll get from me. After all, where's the fun in giving all the answers? Toodles. The Pyre hearts, of course. They used to be a part of the Pyre too. You were right, Fel. Once we gather the rest, the Pyre will be complete, and then we can finally win this war. I see. Unlocking the Pyre hearts is part of the story that they're going for. How do we unlock them, though? I don't know. We just find them and bring them back somehow. Again, is this a time loop? No idea. Don't care. Didn't ask. What I will do, though, is I want to see what these have in store. God, you suck. Your Frozen Lance does 10 instead of 6. You're great. And you still have the dregs. Good. All right, well, we're gonna have to try some of them next run, but for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.